This is going to be episode 2 of the River series. Let's see how that works. As I was coming to work this morning, I had to stop and get diesel for my old 1976 Mercedes, and it was really cold. And I had to wait in line behind 2 propane trucks who were trying to get dieseled up so they could deliver propane to, all the houses I know out there that are freezing unless they get their propane heater going. And so I, of course, was going out to the unit dealership where I do some office work while it's getting ready for a rental. And I knew what I was headed for, but I was thinking, this is crazy. These propane trucks are vulnerable because there was a run on diesel and people were waiting in line for diesel. So if the propane trucks didn't get their diesel, they couldn't deliver their propane. And also, their propane could be getting low, and they may not have propane to deliver. So there is a double jeopardy there on people heating with propane, and I'm going out to a building that stays 70 degrees that takes care of people that I call the River. And then my mind went off, and I thought, well, what the hell? Here we're getting ready to launch this protective military initiative here with the Ukraine. What is it over? I don't know. Russia trying to take back a territory that used to be part of it. I don't know if it's any of our business or not. What are they fighting over? I don't even know. But what I'm thinking is if we took the money that our country is getting ready to spend on getting involved in a border dispute and, spend it on, 300,000 sustainable autonomous homes and gave half of them to Russia and half of them to the United States, or maybe a quarter of them to Ukraine, a quarter of them to Russia, and half of them to the United States, whatever. If we threw out sustainable autonomous homes for people to live in with military budgets, we would be getting at the root of the problem, not the symptoms. This border clash is over symptoms, just like pharmaceuticals treat symptoms of people's health. They don't treat the real problem. They don't want the real problem to be treated because they make so much money off of the symptoms. So we're, with military action, treating symptoms. We need to treat the core of the problem with how people live on this planet, regardless of economy. And I can say regardless of economy because sustainable autonomous housing doesn't need an economy. It just needs people to have it. And we need, as a government, as a country, we need to get this into the hands of people. We need to provide people with sustainable autonomous housing that doesn't depend on propane, that doesn't depend on diesel. We need to get them taken care of. And then we'll find that border disputes and fights over oil and territorial fights and on will not mean so much. But they're scary right now because people consider lands full of mineral rights and things like that, and they need land. But the sun shines everywhere. And what I am saying is that getting sustainable autonomous housing out to every human on the planet, and starting by using the military budgets, however off the wall that seems, will allow us to transcend economy on our way to taking care of people, which will reduce the symptoms that we have to treat with military action on this planet. That is what I thought this morning while pumping gas into my 76 Mercedes. Thank you.